Hey guys, how's it going? I'm getting ready to go on a run right now, so I just wanted to take you through a quick little warm up that I would do from pretty much the ankles up. You can see I'm pretty much already moving my ankles, ball of the foot flexion into the floor, planting flexing into the ground. So this is a good way to just start kind of opening up a little toe splay, driving through the balls of the feet, working the ankles, working the calves, and ultimately just kind of loosening up from the ground up. A lot of people like to stretch. I like to activate. So I'm going to pretty much go after any sort of feelings that might feel tired, stiff, weak, not fully integrated with my upper core, my lower pelvic region, inner thighs, glutes. So I want to work from the ground up ideally. So again, right now you can see I'm just kind of doing some simple ankle rotations, fully flexed, just kind of stretches. But when I'm stretching right here, again, I'm not on the ball of the foot, I'm not on the toenail, I'm on the top of the foot, okay? So ideally what I'm doing here is two things. I'm trying to stretch the front of my shin, the front of my ankle, but I'm also trying to retract my heel into my ankle as best I can. So I'm trying to really feel what it's like to kind of get my toe point through my heel retraction, and then I could go ahead and stretch that out through the Achilles, through the calf as best I can. So this is a great drill to just kind of, again, warm up the ankle where the heel and the Achilles kind of meet, and also stretch out the front of the ankle. A lot of people kind of run very dorsiflex versus plantar flex. So meaning they're kind of heel stomping a lot versus really propelling off, pushing off of that big toe. So for me, when I run, I really want to have a good focus on how I go heel, ball of the foot, big toe push off. And this heel curl is going to help me get this heel to the butt. This heel to the butt is going to help me get a knee high. This knee high is going to help me get a nice full extension to then again reset my foot, ideally directly underneath me, to push the floor away. So again, I'm going to limit my down and up and really kind of produce my propelling forward as best I can. So again, real simple ball of the foot heel drills. I like to start out with just kind of rocking ball of the foot, pulling up the toes, rocking up the heels. So that's kind of step one for me. Step two, nice and easy knee circles. Again, this is going to help me with my toe splay. Every time I go knees over the front, my toes could kind of splay out from underneath me. I like to keep my heels together, my knees together, so I'm getting some sort of integration of inner thigh to outer glutes to side obliques here. You can do as many circles as it takes to feel good, and then ultimately go ahead and make a nice knee circle, driving back the heel, tucking back under the pelvis, knee out, knee high, or knee high, knee out, knee wide, and back underneath. You could do as many as it takes to feel good and stabilized. Again, this bottom foot is definitely working, trying to push through the floor, as my top foot is working, trying to squeeze my heel towards my butt. I like to constantly move around, get myself ready. Even when I start running, I like to do little pitter-patter steps, in, outs, small little choppy steps, driving the knee, and of course, kicking out the heels towards the butt. That's kind of what I'd like to do beforehand. And if you're feeling a little bit more stiff than that, you go ahead and use the wall. Really try to get nice hamstring activation, because the wall is going to push you forward, which is going to make your toes really grab onto the ground, really squeeze. And now I can add a glute squeeze behind the knees to integrate into my inner thighs, side obliques to get out of there. So again, tons of toe flexion, tons of heel flexion, nice knee squeeze, heel to butt rotations. And then ultimately, how do I kind of get a little hamstring integration with the inner thighs to hinge over the top? I don't take a long time to get ready for runs. I'm feeling ready to run, so I like to get out and go. So most important thing for me is to check one, how are my feet, how are my ankles, how are my knees, how are my hips, and most importantly, how's my breathing into my core? Okay, so again, have fun, get out there, run, be safe, do it smart, and don't forget your cool down at the end. George Jr., peace.